But let's jump straight into some more mission. Mission 25. Aim true.
Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
Episode 25. Aim true. So I noticed these mission areas are starting to get smaller and smaller, which is great. That means less traveling. Perfect for on foot missions.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the General's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
Hey man, if they shoot at me, I'm gonna shoot at them. But yeah guys, if you guys notice, Quiet is still on the helicopter with me. After her little incident and whatnot, she's still here. Extract the XO and the child soldier's leader.
The map has been updated. Please select a deployment point.
We're racing. Who can get there first? Oh damn, she's past me. I'm taking a more, what the hell? I was taking a more direct route, but I ran into a tree. Okay. This is here.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your eye droid.
What you talking about, buddy?
Has been updated.
I know how to use this thing. I need to. Plus, I have her. She'll do most of the reconnaissance for me. Yeah, she'll do that for me. There you go. See? You don't need to do all that when you have So you marked a spot on the map. I guess it's the spot. The vantage point. I'm good. Where is that? Man, it's past the village, bro. Mark them just in case, so I know where they are. Rain is coming. Sick. Let's start knocking them out. What is she doing? Start knocking them out. There you go.
You have arrived.
Go to sleep, buddy. Hit him with the trank. I was thinking about grabbing him before he hit the ground.
That's the target prisoner. Okay, that's the General's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Hold me this truck real quick. Does anyone know if I can fold in the whole truck with passengers in it, and they'd be okay?
Detected. Has been updated.
Where is she at? Boom. Drop him. There you go. I'm missing somebody. This might be him. It's kind of hard to tell when they're asleep. Grab these containers real quick. $7,500. There we go. How come I can never get no fuel? $7,500. Speaking of fuel, there you go. 100. Typical. Trying to find that guy. Let me take a look at these kids. It's kind of hard to tell. Turn the light on my thing. Quiet, chill. It's him right here, right? Yep, there you go. Call a helicopter real quick.
Please select a land support helicopter requested.
$400. Wow. Typical Meta Gear, yo. The good stuff. Not even. I don't think that's even good stuff, but something I could probably use. Give me 400 of it in a big ass container like that. It's crazy. I'm coming, P-Quad. I'm moving.
Support helicopter extraction arrived at Meta Base.
No, it's not. Why are we like, what are we doing right now? I don't understand why we're doing this.
Now you just need to extract the general's number 2.
I got him right here, buddy. It's all good. Going for an airplane ride, buddy. Going for a plane ride.
You've completed your objective.
Mission info has been updated.
I feel like there's stuff missing. Get out the hot zone. Quiet, where are you? There you go. Quiet always shows up in time. The last seconds. Is there a way to speed that little cutscene up?
Extraction arrived at Meta Base.
S rank. S rank. I think he always says that when you get an S.
Mission complete. Great work.
Ah, I got a B. Not no S rank. I did die. Well, no, I didn't die. I killed one of the kids one time.
About how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the general's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
So he paid us. Quarantine platform has been constructed. Move between platforms using the iDrug. Why do I have a quarantine platform? He's an A+. Plus.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
That's why we have...
Mission list updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. The problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. We want to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management.
I mean, if it looks like that, I've definitely put him in there.
First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up.
Okay.
We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. To be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
So how do you leave this up on me? But one thing I do see between all these guys is the language that they speak, which is English and African. Meaning they more likely was in that area in Africa because they speak that language. You speak Spanish, Japanese, and English? Oh, sick. That's the only thing I see between them now. From right there anyway. Let's check from... Okay, so staff. All staff. There's no way I can... So now I can't release anybody. Oh, that's sick, man. Whatever. Break from FOB. So this guy might be sick. Plus he has that little medal on his picture. I don't know what that means. But then again, a lot of these guys are English and African. I have no idea how to tell. If you guys know how to tell, let me know in the comments down below. It won't let me do anything though until I check this out. But I was just over here. Let's do it again. Sometimes this game is tripping. This guy had a yellow. Oh, he's healthy. What's that dog symbol? Okay, now to get over here, then what? You can't click on him or select him. All thing I can do is change view. I can't do anything, so what's the point of even being over here? Death by disease. Okay, let's check this guy out then. He did speak English in Africa also. And he's a surgeon. And he was leveling up. Look at his stats. He was getting up there. Assigned to medical team. What's that?
Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit on the human trafficker who sent Shabani and the others to Nzoya Badiabulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.